check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Anthony Josh says, contrary to what people believe, he won't be splitting for Rob McCracken. I'll link that in the description so you know that it's real. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow, Goodfellow Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Use my promo code Goodfellow1Boxing, get 18% off 100% all natural products. And let's talk about his decision to stay with Rob McCracken for a rematch. To a certain extent, it's smart, to be honest. It's only smart if he's going to, in my opinion, if he's going to go for an immediate rematch for Andy Ruiz. Had he waited for that rematch, I think him working with somebody else. I like the idea of him working with Tarver. I think Tarver, pretty much a technician, been there, done that. I thought it would have been smart to give him a tryout or bring him on as a consultant and see what they can do better. Obviously people, probably call him a raccoon for going to help AJ and extending a leaf, but I think it's a good idea, to bring him in the camp, show him some things. I think it's good to bring in another perspective, especially from America, may it be bringing in Larry Holmes, who sometimes help Curtis Stevens, bringing in somebody that got that experience. At the end of the day, I think Rob McCracken, I think all of the UK coaches except for Shane McGuigan, Barry McGuigan, I think that's his son, is not that good. Okay. And Davison, that's what Tyson Fury. Right now, I don't know where to really rank him at. But it seems like he's smart. He knew a little bit more than Tyson Fury. More than Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach wanted Tyson Fury to go for the knockout versus Deontay Wilder, which he would have got him knocked out. And Ben Davison wanted him to stay on the outside and play it safe. And thank God in Tyson Fury camp that he did just stay on the outside and not go for the knockout. But it's smart to keep McCracken in there because you go into a rematch. That's what It's hard. It's hard to really get that cadence down with a new coach. And when I mean cadence, I mean the lingo. Okay, hearing me from the corner. Okay, it's different. Like, he's so used to Rob McCracken voice. McCracken probably could say something at a level tone, and he can hear it. He can hone out everybody because you're used to that voice in your head for so many years. There's a lot of things that people want to tell you about boxing. These niggas talk about business all day, but they won't tell you the real shit about it. That voice, his lingo, he used to that. What they do in training camp, he used to that. But you bring somebody else in, and I gotta relearn all of this in 6 months, probably or less. Okay, if we're gonna take on a Dave Allen, a David Price, or we're gonna take on somebody lower level, cool. We can bring you in, get 2 fights in, schedule Ruiz when we match for the end of next year. That way we can form that rapport. Okay, I can show you how I want things done, how we're gonna train different, muscle memory, what we need to do different. It takes years and years to really transform a fighter. In the greatest situations where somebody hire a new coach and to work out for him, in the best situations, sometimes it's a blip more than a trend. You really gotta really train in between fights. It's multiple fights. Jamel Charlo picked up Derrick James. They took a fight before the John Jackson fight and still almost lost to John Jackson. It takes time to really get the lingo, especially you going from American coach to UK coach. It's a totally different thing. Like Virgil Hunter say, they taught Chris Eubanks Jr. hands before feet. That's the biggest difference between American and the UK fighters. They don't learn how to use their feet like us. You got Fury, you got Billy Joe, you got Josh Taylor. Some of them guys know how to use their feet. Very few. Some of them know how to improvise when somebody cut the ring off, how to feint, buy time, slip, get out of there. A lot of them dudes, AJ footwork, and that's just the basis. That's the first thing they teach you. Your stance, and you see a lot of the kids, and you go to the gyms, where you see a lot of the guys, they put their back foot on the wall, and they lead foot, they establish that perfect distance, that stance, where you wanna just throw that jab out at. Then you flick the jab out from standing on the wall. You want to keep that distance at all times. when you throwing that jab. They teach feet in America most of the time, but all the time before the hands. So Anthony Joshua got to work on footwork. That gonna take years to get used to. You know, when you move back, you move back, keep your chin down low. They might give him a tennis ball, put it under his jaw to keep his chin down. It's a lot that he got to learn. It's so much that it won't even help him going to Reed's fight. He might do some things well. He might can get the victory or not. Fighting Andy Ruiz with a new trainer. It may happen. He may really catch on really quick, but it's a gamble. You know, and then that you keep Rob McCracken, right now because you're used to him. I know people say, well, you don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what he's doing, and whoop-de-blam, blah, blah, blah. But it's a risk. It's a risk to bring somebody else in. And what if it don't work? What if you in camp and you trying to tell this dude to move his head? You trying to tell this dude to bend down, stop letting his back leg be straight? Some of the things I've been saying for a couple years about Anthony Joshua, that he's not that technically good. And I told people Wilder might look unorthodox, but he do things, a lot of things technically better than Anthony Joshua. Okay? So it's smart. If Eddie Hearn wanted to wait, then you get a new coach. You bring a Tarver in. You bring a Rory in. You bring a Ronnie Shields in. You bring somebody else in, but Freddie Roach, Inverted Hunter. You might want to bring a Robert Garcia in. You might want to bring whoever you want to bring in. It takes time. It takes time to really get acclimated to. He got so much shit he need to learn, man. You know what I'm saying? How to change levels. How to really get his jab on point. He got to stay with McCracken at this point. Now, if he get whooped, then he gonna take a year or 2 years of tune-ups. Then you get a new coach, teach him certain things, work on certain things. But he's so far gone, man. Even I said about Wilder, his coach said allegedly that. Well, I heard that Mark Breland said he boxed like 11-year-old him. But with Wilder, he got an understanding. He's athletic. He ain't stiff. And when you're athletic, you can defy the laws of boxing. Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying? Guys like that. You can get away with being unorthodox. You can get away with being green. You can get away with throwing hooks or throwing jabs from the hip. You can get away with things like that. But when you're not athletic, when you're not slick, when you don't have speed to make up for your issues or your problems, it's tough. It's tough. He don't have that. Being big and muscular, he gonna have to lean up a little bit. Okay? He gonna get a better jab. He got to work on his feet. His feet is just gonna be the main thing they gonna work on. That feet and that jab. Versus Ruiz, that should carry him. Jab, 1-2, 2 behind it. He don't need to be throwing no lead right hands. He got work. He needs a total rehaul in how he approached boxing. He got to relearn everything. They talking about Deontay Wilder. Speed and power bail Wilder out. And the ability to bend and get from point A to point C. A lot of people don't talk about that. Manny Pacquiao get to point A, point Z in his prime before you blink. You feel me? He get to point A to point Z before you. Wilder get to point A, point C. That's really good for a heavyweight. Wilder can step to the side, bam. Step to the other side, bam. Because, he looks sloppy doing it. AJ can't do that. God-given ability. Just that strength at 212 pounds when he fought Fury, 13 pounds. Just that physical strength. Joshua don't got that. Just because, and I tell people all that all the time, just because you muscular and you yoked up, that don't mean you strong. Muscle, big muscle, if you don't get me out, if we in a street fight, and you don't get me out of there in the first, 2 to 3 minutes, not even 5 minutes, you in trouble. Lean muscle is what you want, especially in boxing. Lean. But I think it's a good decision to keep McCracken if they don't go in to an immediate rematch. Man, I think it's the best decision because he got too much to relearn. Had they took 2 or 3 or 4 fights in between now, 1 this year or 2 quick fights this year, 3 or 4 next year, that would have been smart. But it's the right decision in my opinion, man. So it is what it is. Some people may disagree with me, but you don't change shit going into an immediate rematch with coach, especially when you got so much more to learn. Usually don't work out. Usually take time and multiple training camps. Sometimes it take years before you form that rapport. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Appreciate the love and support, man. Don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Check out the Patreon. Want to make a donation? No links in the description. And I appreciate the love and support, man. Everybody keep holding us down like, whoa. One time for the one time we gone.